Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Hates the Name Plays Monster Train. So, a touch of bad news, if you've been following along so far, is yesterday I did play a game and did not get it recorded. Uh, so, I actually won with this setup here, Melting Remnant and Hellhorned, on rank 10. So, it was pretty exciting. But sorry I didn't get that one recorded. It was a busy, crazy day yesterday. But we'll just pick it up from here and carry on. Checking the logs, it looks like the Awoken is the one I've played um, furthest to go, longest to go. Let's see. We've got a rank 7 win, rank 3 win, rank 1 win, and only a rank 0 win with the Stygian Guard. So I guess we'll try this combo out. The primary Awoken, allied Stygian in rank 11. The merchant rerolls are going to cost 20% more. So it's a small but could be significant change here going into Covenant rank 11. Um, I'm not sure. I think I did do one lost run on Covenant rank 10, so you should probably already be aware. But in Covenant rank 10, they also added the my top floor gets dazed whenever I play a unit. Okay, so they're going to be applying sap to us at the end. We've got the Steel Enhancer, Spell Weakness, and +1 Draw unit. I don't know if it makes more sense to go here or here first, generally. I guess I'll check here first. So Sting spells get +20 magic power. I think if we can make a Sting deck, Sting plus Spell Weakness, maybe not the best deck, but there's some potential in here. And actually, I feel like maybe we could even make draw work if that's the case. Granted, Sting spells already give you draw, but I'm thinking low cost cards, if we can, constantly be filling our hand with them, that could work out for us. So we're gonna start with units on every floor. It's gonna cause us some pyre damage almost certainly. In fact, cause us pyre damage definitely. There's no way we can stop these units from getting up here. We can kill one of them, and I probably will. But first off, I'll set up to take the fight to these other enemies. So when you get damaged, we get to draw. Okay, good to know. I mean, I should have already known that. And we'll say I did. Obviously. Who wouldn't know that? That doesn't accomplish a lot, I'm realizing now, so I might have been better off just putting regen on her. But maybe he'll accomplish something on the next round. I would like to get that at the back there, but as of the present moment, I don't see a way we kill this front unit. We just don't deal that kind of damage. So we did get a whole bunch of extra card draw here, which is nice. Yeah, we don't have a good way of hitting units that are further behind, since these spells only hit the front enemy unit. Oops. I intended to play the Spell Weakness card here. And I guess we'll hit you with it, and hopefully we can take them out before they reach the pyre. At the very least, we can make it so that the pyre only needs to hit them once. So I think that's okay. Again, we're not really getting a lot out of this, and we are taking lots of pyre damage. This seems like a fine spot for that unit, and we'll even give them a little bit of attack so that they can help out. So if we apply 2 spell weakness, we would get basically 3 times 6, which is 18, so it's not enough to kill that unit, and they're still gonna get healed for 5. We want to make sure that they don't get healed above 20, so that'll do that trick there. And then I guess we might as well just try and knock them below 20 by the end of the train, if possible. Let's see, what do you do? Resolve, you add a weight of contrition, and then you have a healer. It might be better to focus on the boss here, in which case we set up something like this to apply a little bit of damage. Let's put a little more pressure on the boss. So we are taking a couple more hits up there. Okay, so an obvious choice is that. We might want to purge that. I think this gives us a bit more damage. Yeah, that has a pretty significant increase on the damage taken. So we're going to take 3 damage here because I think we're better off focusing on dealing with this unit as much as possible. Healing her for 2 does actually make a difference, and now you're almost dead, so we'll probably be able to kill the boss on the next floor with spells. Which is what we're going to need to kind of do, because we won't be able to rely on units to finish the boss. I'll purge this just in case, apply that just to be sure, and there we go. Okay, so we do want sting spells. I would prefer something like the card that gives us additional sting spells, but for now that'll do. I'm gonna take the offering token, that way it'll enable us to take offering spells later on. I'm inclined to go this way because I'm really hoping to get a Vine Mother. No luck there, in that regard anyways, but maybe we'll take the sweep unit on this one. This is already doing a lot of damage, which is quite nice. I mean, we could always make it do more, but maybe, well, these upgrades aren't perfect. Permafrost on this isn't too bad. Holdover might be a little nicer. I'm not sure if there's something we would want to permafrost for sure though. Making these cost 0 seems good to me. So now that reroll costs 60. Important to know. We won't be able to double stack, which is a bit of a shame for sure. I'm not sure if there's something better we're hoping for that. Right now it would be our highest damage spell for sure. And it's already 0 cost. I'll do it. So I don't think we made our deck like significantly better by this point, which is a shame. I'm not going to turn this on because we are pretty low pyre health already, and I don't think our damage output's there. This seems like a decent way to start the first floor. We'll cycle this out since it doesn't do much. And we'll start setting up here so that the dazed wears off. So we did get our sting spell, which means we could kill her, or we could take care of him, so our units can get the damage done to the unit behind. I like making this guy stronger just because he's the safest one by being back here, unless they have sweep or spikes, but they don't currently as far as I'm aware. So let's set up a couple more of these This seems good. I know it's not a kill, but I mean, it should make her very killable by our trained stewards. And we could purge, but I'm inclined to set that up instead. This turn we might want to purge though, because we are getting a fair bit added to our deck. So you're already dead, and you're dealing just 1 damage. That's totally fine. We can kill you with one of those. Give you a bit more. And I think that's fine. We could stand to put another trained steward in front of that guy. Let's hit him with the spell weakness. I hope we draw our sting. We didn't draw our sting, which is unfortunate. We'll put this guy out just because he's going to survive to the next floor anyways. I think we'll hold off on using a spell on him, and so we'll just buy ourselves some more time on this floor. Oh, did he have spikes or something? Yeah, he does. So I guess we get to draw out everything that was left in our draw pile at least. And our hand's too full to draw those cards they just added, so that's interesting. But we will apply some spell weakness and then hit him with our heaviest damage spell for 135, and that'll do it. I think we take the Glimmer in this case, because Glimmer can be quite strong. I'm inclined to go with another spell weakness, although we could use spells that actually benefit from the spell weakness, I suppose. So I guess it's a good enough argument to take the helical crystals. We kind of need the health. We don't have a ton of money to spend here though, but I don't know what. I guess we could dupe our sting spell that we've got kind of built up already. We'll do that. Just over, where is it? There it is. Over there. What do you got for us here? Oh, I know he doesn't exactly fit the archetype, but he is a tank unit, and he's quite a decent tank unit. So I'm fine with adding him. I think this is the one where we get the calcified embers. Yeah, and so we're just checking to remember what these do again. They give you +1 per turn for every 2 in your deck. Nah, we'll definitely go with this. Gives us mana and card draw when we do get those transformed. So that's quite nice. I didn't actually read that. Was a damage shield on the... Yeah, damage shield on the bombs. Okay, so he is a tank unit, but so is our champion. We will go... I think we'll set him up on the bottom floor because the frostbite will do more work earlier. Let's take out this unit right at the front. That seems like a solid option for us there. I could set one up here, but obviously it would just die to the bomb. I'm fine with putting a trained steward behind something. Maybe I put it behind him. And then we'll give him a heal just to try to mitigate some of the damage he's going to take. So they put the bomb up there again. So because the trained steward's on that floor, this guy's got to go on this floor. I think we'll still set up here. There's no room for you, and the bomb would just kill you again, so we won't bother with that. I could have probably stood to do this to take this guy out. That would have been a good use of mana, but I don't feel too bad about what we got done. Okay. So you're in a bit of trouble, huh? Thanks to that bomb. We are making him stronger, but it's not too big of a deal. Might as well hit her as hard as we can and give him a little bit of healing and then finally get something put up here. Seems like a good option. Great, we drew out our dead weight. Fortunately, we can't do anything about that. We'll go ahead and just get our dead weight out of our hand here. If we glimmer here, we break the damage shield, but I don't see a way to get back there to deal the rest of the damage. So we're going to make him stronger by using spells on this floor, but I think we kind of benefit from it still. That said, I don't think we should use these down here. So we will set up a third floor unit, and then we'll just hit this guy with one. Okay. Drawing these two together actually is really nice. Go away. Okay. We could kill her and then clear this bomb. It's not a terrible option. With 17 HP, effectively, killing him would require spell weakness plus 2 frozen lances, and then we could kill this unit with the sting. Or we could kill her. We could kill this whole line with 2 spells, and then we have just some healing left. Not bad options. The only thing we're losing right now is him, but she is going to make it up to the pyre if we let her live, so maybe we're better off focusing our efforts here. In order to kill her, we do only have to do like 8 damage, but if we wanted to kill her before she gets to attack, which honestly doesn't save us a whole lot unless we kill the bomb, so maybe we just try and deal 8 damage, which just looks something like that, and now she's dead, and then the bomb still kills our steward, but that's fine. Then we do this to mitigate any damage to that guy. Let's give him a heal. Granted, we're gonna have to deal with this guy next round. Well, we did draw enough to deal with him if we want to. And I do think we want to. The cheapest way is with this. So I guess we'll use it on him, though it would have been nice to use on our boss for sure. We'll start putting some spell weakness on him. I should have done this before spell weakness. Well, now it's like, do I heal my guy for 2 or hit you for 12? I almost want to save the spell weakness for something better, so let's do a heal here, and that'll just buy us a little more damage output. We got 8 frostbite. It's not a ton, but something. We'll use this to get rid of our calcified ember here. Unfortunately, we didn't draw any of the really strong damage spells, so that spell weakness is kind of going to be a waste. We'll keep adding damage at that end. So you're taking 178. Get this guy up here now so that when he moves up, the dazed is worn off. And yeah, because of the amount of attacks our champion takes, I'm hoping we'll have a better chance of getting a good damage spell, and we did. We got 2 good ones. And that'll do it. All right, so take our money. What did we get here? That would have been nice in that particular round. I could see there being a pretty good use case for this. If we get any amount of spell weakness on them, it does a lot of damage, and it's a one cost spell. Oh, there's what we're looking for, though. That's the unit we wanted. Do we need more energy? I think that's maybe where we're falling a little short. Granted, we're gonna get those whatever excavated embers, but still. Tough call. I do like everything on this side. See what else is coming up. I like most of this too. So maybe we go this way and then we get the health and remove stuff here. I don't know what we would duplicate though. I mean, we could go this way next time and get the free removal. Another steel merchant and caves there. It's a tough call because I do like the idea of going to a steel merchant to buff up some of our guys. Like we could stand to make her a little stronger. We could stand to make him and this Vine Mother have a little more health. But I mean, we could also stand to remove a couple train stewards, get some health back, free artifact. Don't know what this could be. I mean, obviously it could be anything, but I mean, it could make or break the run. This is probably the safer route, now that I think of it, though. Although this allows us to take the trial almost certainly. So let's go this way and take the trial, and we'll count that as our kind of our smart decision there. Like, I was thinking this way is a little riskier because we don't know what this artifact's going to be. It could make or break. Yeah, that could potentially be huge for us. 50% chance to apply spell weakness is nice, but I think this is definitely where we want to go with our other sting artifact, so that's awesome. And then this will just make me feel a lot better about taking our trial, probably. I'm leaning towards giving her spikes. I know this is obviously the much tankier version, but it doesn't add anything to her effect. So as long as we can heal her, which granted we don't have a ton of healing, but I'm gonna give her spikes and we'll see how it goes. We always have a third upgrade to do, and maybe I'll decide then that I really need that health, or maybe I'll decide then that I didn't need the health and spikes will be even better. Okay, so you kind of suck, but otherwise we don't really mind them having a bit more damage. Granted, I did just make my champion the not as tanky version, but that's okay. Okay, so we have enough mana to do this, and we don't care that you're dazed. This seems fine, although do we want... I mean, we like the frostbite early, but at the same time, we like the draw as much as possible, and also, I think with the spikes, it's pretty good. Also, he doesn't have nearly as much health as her. So we'll smack this guy for a lot of damage, and then get a little regen going. And that's an alright draw, because it lets us... do we have a steal? Oh, we don't. Let's see if we draw one. Drat, we'll have to use a spell to get this money. So I'm just going to do that right now. Because I'm greedy, and that comes as a very solid choice to me. So we'll put you here, which means we only have Train Steward left to go behind here. We really need a stronger unit to put behind. That's become abundantly apparent. We'll take that guy out though. Can't use this right now because it's pyre bound, so we'll just heal. So these stings that we're getting created aren't as strong, obviously, as the stings that we have upgraded already. But that's just how she goes. We'll put you back here, and we'll give you a steel enhancer, as is tradition. This unit is interesting. You have 9 HP and you're taking 8, but then there's frostbite, so the frostbite would get you. Let's hit this guy with our biggest damage. Just that right there. There, now this whole row of units is dying, so we can smack you, and you'll die to Spikes. We'll give him a little bit of regen and give her some more healing. So he should already, yeah, he's gonna die. Granted, he's gonna hit us a little bit first. Maybe I should do something like that. Just to... Oh, you die. Huh. I should have considered that. So let's kill this guy right away. Or at least very close to kill that guy right away. And we have nothing else to do, so we might as well finish these guys off. So we'll dump one of these embers. And then pile on some healing, throw these out just to get the card draw. Yep. So I'm realizing that this Thorn Fruit plus Vine Mother is gonna quickly fill our deck with a lot of sting spells. It's not necessarily a bad thing. We just have to make sure we have a good way to make them useful for us. So the highest damage spell we have is still clearly this in our hand anyways. And then we'll... So we're able to cast out our whole hand, and you're both dying, which is nice. And you'll be below half of your remaining health. Also, we're gonna draw literally a full hand. Do 12. So if we give him a little extra HP, you actually survive another round. So that's good. We drew this time, which means we probably won't next time, which is unfortunate. And because these are just standard sting spells, oh, it's still our stronger spell than the Frozen Lance. There. Now you're dead. So we're actually ending up with an excess of Ember, which is interesting. We kind of need... So this is fine. This is also interesting, but I think we can afford this because of that excess of Ember we get. This guy could be solid. Just that little extra boost to our sting spells is nice. And this is good because our calcified embers are turning into excavated embers. Boom. That's nice. And yeah, I think we go this way this time. And I do want to remove these guys, but I think first we gotta cut some some less than useful spells. Frozen Lances are just not good. Alright, let's go here first. Yeah, we love a multi-strike on this unit. And in fact, we'll just give him another 10 damage. We could give him spikes. It's something. It's not amazing. Could give this unit spikes. I think we're probably better off just saving that 20 gold for something a little better. Is this gonna make the unit bigger? No, it just makes their health and damage a little better. He needs more health, but I think he needs more like the big health ones, not just these little things. I'll give you some starting damage. I don't think Endless is too worth much here. We could give it to him. We could even give it to him, that way when he dies we can just resummon him. Sure, I'm willing to give that a shot. Let's see what we get out of this. The spikes, the rail spikes. Oh yes, let's purge some stuff. So let's purge a train steward. Hopefully we do get another unit banner. I know they like to give you the unit banners all kind of earlier on. Maybe we'll get one as a reward though. Yeah, so there's no more banners left to pick up, but maybe as a reward or a trial option. Spell shield does hurt. And you have sweep, that also hurts. Does this apply to the boss too? Yeah, it looks like it. Just as enemy units, not non-boss units. Then again, we have a lot of zero-cost spells coming out. This could end up really hurting our pyre. Hopefully not. Hopefully it's not bad enough that it would get us killed, but could end up being kind of bad. I'll admit, I'm being kind of greedy here. Is this worth casting right now? I mean, I'm not sure what we'd expect to draw. I'll do it just to see. Spell weakness. Sure. So what we could really use, and it's a bit of an ask, is something like that one thing that does 2 damage every time you cast a spell to a random unit. That would be awesome. We can set up a... No, let's wait for the big train steward to put behind that guy. Put that train steward up there. I like hitting this guy with a little spell weakness. Let's do this. We'll do that. It'll break the spell weakness on the front guy, I thought? Maybe it killed one. Oh no, they died to the thorns. That was last round I'm thinking of. Oh, they are getting stronger off that though. Well, let's break some spell shields and leave it at that. So she's taking a chunk of damage. Oh, we probably should have saved this floor for the mollusk. Oh well. So nothing's on this floor, so we don't mind putting that into the discard pile. We do want the big heal here, so let's just do that right away. There's a sweep unit at the end, so we don't actually want to rely on making... We can try and make her stronger, because she's got lots of damage. So let's try and get her enough health that she can survive a sweep attack a couple times, maybe. What do we gain by using this? We can... Well... Does this break the spell weakness? No. Okay. We didn't draw that, but we did get to put him down. That's quite a bit of damage. We could hit him for 13. It's enough that I think we might be able to kill him on this top floor. Drawing this semi-regularly is actually quite nice. We'll keep buffing her up. She's also dishing some pretty solid damage, so that's nice. Yeah, we definitely want to do that. We can easily kill this guy. And we can hit the front guy's spell shield a couple times, but it's not a lot of use to it. Just did it to draw cards next round. You've been hit, so we might as well heal you up a little bit. So a brief respite means the boss is coming next. We didn't draw any of our steel enhancers, unfortunately, but oh well. So let's try and break this guy's spell shield real quick. And then hit him with a big spell. That'll take care of him. Do that for the draw. You're already full health. You are not, though, so let's hit you with some more healing. And then the rest is done. Alright, start here. Move that dead weight. You're dealing 9 damage. So even if we give you an extra 3 health, you are not surviving an extra round off of that. Granted, you would deal an extra 12 damage from it, so that's not terrible. But I mean, this might be the better choice. We'll do this just to kind of hurt their spell shields. So that guy's spell shield is broken now. And we'll just kill him off like that. You've got regen on you, but I mean it's not going to accomplish too much to just stack it, but I'm not sure what else we'll do. So I guess we will just try and stack it up and get as much off of that as we can. And it actually did move the damage number up pretty significantly. And we're gonna draw a full hand here again, which is just fine. There we go, our hand's full. So we're not creating any more sting spells. We'll just, yeah, break the shield. Although we should break it with these. That was my mistake. We should have broken them with those. $52 versus. We probably should have done that to break the spell weakness, actually. So, inarguably made a couple misplays. Maybe even would have benefited from putting this on him. Alright, let's see where we're at. 157. Oh man. Now that I think of it, yeah, if we left this space here, although we can't cast him afterwards because he would be dazed, so that wouldn't really work out for us. Okay. Focus up on what we can do. Putting extra damage on you is good. Let's just do this and hit him with our most powerful spell, which is this. And then we'll hit him with another one. And then we'll hit him with that, and he's dead. Maybe we can and even should be making use of this. We don't need the card draw from these. And we do already have a pretty good heal, so we don't really need that one. Descending a unit could be strong. Right now we don't have a lot of units that we would descend, or like would benefit from descending. So I guess we'll skip for now. We really need better units. This one's easy to make stronger. So I'll take it. Neither of these directions gets us a guaranteed unit anyways. We would still love to make him healthier. We could do more with a couple of our units. Spell-wise, we would like to remove these 2 spells, make this stronger. We could make, yeah, we got more spells to increase, so we'll go this way. We'll start checking here, and this is why. I think it's fine to put this on one of these. What would we want to remove consume from? Sure. And then we'll make it cost 1 less, so it's still a 0 cost. It'll just keep coming around. And then... Sure. And then making this cost 1 less seems pretty nice. Honestly, kind of sad that we didn't get a single, like, plus 10 magic power. Because that's really what we need for Glimmer and for Ice Storm. We're going to cut one of these basic restores. And I think we cut the last Train Steward. And now we're good to carry on. We haven't really... The fact that we've got this much money means we haven't been making the most of it, which is a shame. And I do feel like our deck is kind of slightly falling behind. I think we're okay for this fight. We just really need some really good floors coming up here, otherwise we could find ourselves in a lot of trouble. This having an attack makes this a less obvious choice now. That said, I think we can afford to put it up here, and then we'll just have to kind of protect it later on. We can kind of hope that it hits him. Hey, it worked out. Yeah, we'll do that, and then that way this unit will be dealt with pretty quickly. Okay. So we drew our Animus. I kind of like this guy on this floor, but he'll die if I put him down right there. 25 damage is all we need. I need to kill this unit, but it doesn't have to be right now. It could be next turn. I do still like giving her the buff because she does more damage. I'll try not to cast too much on this floor if we can avoid it. I think we do want to use this, and getting this is fine. Let's ditch the restore, and then we'll cast this. And we got a restore, great. I mean, I guess that was a possibility. I would like to restore down here, but I didn't want to give him another incant trigger. At least not for no good reason. We could blast this statue for 45. That means he would take 38. So that's actually pretty good. 48 even. I kind of wanted to put the mollusk down here because we're casting a lot of spells on this floor. But maybe since he would die if we put him on this floor, we could put him on this floor. It's not a bad option, I guess. We'll do that. I'm worried about this big guy getting too far. Although I guess I don't have to be, because we just drew the card that wipes enemies out when they're on that floor. Then again, we maybe don't want to use it if we can just kill him some other way for cheaper. So you have Slay Trigger, and you have oh, and you have Sweep. Oh boy, deal 10 damage. You can get 9 health. Any other way? No, we're gonna have to try and kill this guy. So I think this'll help. And we do want to put this guy down here. We need to hit you with spell weakness. And we need to draw a... I'm trying to just clear up some space in my hand. Oh, she's quick though. She should be able to kill him before he attacks. If we can just deal a little bit of damage to him, because she's doing 82 right now. So we just have to hit him once, and it's done for. But let's see what we get out of here, and we'll do that again. That's really nice. Let's hit him like this. Let's hit her hard. Granted, it gives him 10 armor though. It's annoying. Let's crush that guy. I guess we'll do that. And you guys are both full health currently, so... Oh, you're full health too. I thought you would have taken a hit. I don't want to do that because he'll get armor off of it. So I guess we'll just add some regen here. He does only 5 damage, so he's not the worst enemy to let up to the pyre, but I'd still rather not if we can avoid it. It's gonna be... Oh, he does 11 damage now. It's gonna be a little bit tricky to avoid it just because... never mind. Forget everything I was just saying. 90 damage to the front enemy unit. Oh, okay, I thought it would be everyone in that floor. Cheap ass spell. No incant triggers, so it doesn't matter where I cast this. We'll get rid of dead weight. I'd like to heal him. It's not a big heal. But we'll do it anyways. We'll do that. And just finish that off. Clear him out of the way. And there we go. Should maybe start stacking spell weakness on the boss, actually. That might be a really good idea. If I get the option. You have Slay Trigger. Ah, we're back to this guy. So you're healthy. You're pretty healthy. You could use a small heal. So now at least you would survive the attack. Oh, also you do enough damage. You do 88 damage, yeah, enough to kill him before he even gets to attack. And even more so. Zero cost cards seem pretty easy to play. So let's do this. It's the only floor we have to worry about, so let's keep it going. At least now we're gonna hit her as hard as possible. And let's give him some regen. And keep the regen going on that unit. This is going pretty well, but we probably want to start stacking these on you. And we'll keep buffing her up to deal as much damage as possible. Take out the back unit there. I didn't want to use anything too easy on them right now, so seems fine. Just keep the regen high. Okay. Supplies another 4 regen. Because we have the energy for it, this might be a good idea. Might as well take care of this front guy in quick fashion. Now we could pop it, and I think we do want to just because we have so much damage here. Let's see what we get out of this. I mean, it's just more damage, so it's fine. This is the biggest hit, so we'll do that first, and then it doesn't matter the order. So you're taking a lot of damage, and you haven't even started your final phase, so that's quite nice. Final wave starting now, and you're already dead. Oops. Now we would do this to get rid of that. Let's just do as much spell damage as we can. Doesn't let me play this, right? Yeah, okay. I wasn't sure if maybe it would let me pay the cost and remove it from my hand or something. Guess it wouldn't make a lot of sense to do that. But I thought I'd check it out now while we had a free opportunity. Consume, draw X cards, enhance. Enhance all spells in hand with +5 magic power. I think this could potentially be really great because we get a pretty full hand quite regularly. We don't have enough units for this to be particularly worth it, but at the same time, we're running out of cards before we run out of Ember most turns, and we are filling our hand to hand limit, which I'm pretty sure doesn't go up when we do this. So I guess we'll take this. It'll let us set up a little bit more on the first floor if we want. But we really need another unit if we're gonna make that worth it. This is pretty tempting. It paid off really well for us to get the artifact last time. Plus this will let us choose an artifact. So I'm gonna go this way. Granted, we wouldn't mind getting some spell upgrades soon. We don't want this, so we'll take this, and that's a decent option. We don't need any of these, although some of our units benefit, like they get twice their amount of HP from that, or more. Or more. So I guess I'll take it, and then I'll do a reroll, and then I'll regret everything, and then we'll leave. I don't think we need it's 30 extra HP, but actually I quite like the spikes now, and like we were doing okay. This is gonna be a pretty important one. That's a really crappy trial to get right now. Like super bad one for us. We want to go to the magic shop, which means we won't get the pyre health. Poop. I kind of wish we had gone this way now, because then we could have. Yeah, I don't know. We have so much pyre health that I think it's worth turning it on, even though it's probably going to cost us a bunch of pyre health. But also, we need the gold to make the next floor, or whatever you call it, next map path that we choose worth it. We need the gold pronto. So you are giving multi-strike. It's one of the few times we haven't gotten Vine Mother right off the bat, which is a bit of a shame. Alright, well there it is. We'll put it down up here as usual. Put you on this floor. I don't see an obvious discard. Actually, I do see an obvious discard target. First, though, I kind of want to use this, but I want to use it when our hand is at the right size. I think we can afford to do this and this, and then we use this. Although we could stand to discard this and put something else in and see what we get. We'll use it now. So we'll discard that, make you stronger. We're gonna, yeah, I think we're gonna do this. That's pretty good amount of damage dealt there. That's probably over healing by a good chunk, but I mean, it's better than... we probably should have killed this unit and then overhealed. That doesn't do as much for us, but I guess we do want to make sure that unit dies. So we'll give them, and we'll keep the regen going on this guy. I wish I'd gotten it with this, the +5 magic power. That would have been a very good one. So first we'll put you down, and sure, here. Doesn't really matter where, I guess. So this will already clear up a lot of the riffraff. Oh, I forgot you healed a full. Well, good thing we have this. Our hand is quite full. I need to play this properly to do this. First of all, let's do this. It will clear cards out of our hand, which lets us draw another card, which lets us ditch this dead weight. It's not perfect. Certainly not perfect. We could try and kill this guy off for sure, though. So he's at 150. He's already losing 119. So what's the basic math numbers on that? So it's like 31, 32 damage he's got to take. So we can do that. Like this would be overkill a bit. We can do it like that. That's pretty nice. You are far from being killed, so we'll forget about you for now, and we'll focus on you. And our best damage is obviously this, and you're 7, so now you're dead. So really the only one that we have to worry about next time is that guy, which we're not likely to draw our card that does 90 damage before the Pyre Room again immediately, unfortunately. So that means we're probably not going to kill him this turn, though he is rooted, so we have a chance to kill him by next turn. Do that right away, and that makes a lot of sense to me. We're going to hit him with the spell weakness in hopes that next turn we draw. Although, maybe I could kill him. Yeah, never mind. And we'll make you quite strong so that this unit dies. And then just because we have the stuff, we might as well. We should heal him. This is working out pretty well, actually. Quite well indeed. Okay. What doesn't benefit from the +5 magic power? Obviously this, but what else? Because we're going to discard something. These do, but they're less important. So let's discard one of... Well, this doesn't benefit, but we do want it, so discard that. And then we'll do this. And we'll give you that buff. And I think applying like a ton of regen to her makes a lot of sense. That said, I will heal him a little bit at least. And then we'll just toss these out for the card draw. Okay, so this is going to be a big deal. We want to hit him with the most damaging spell possible, and I think that's actually this one. Even from all cards in our deck, I think this is our most damaging spell, assuming he's not on the Pyre floor. Pyre-bound floor, I guess I should say. So we'll start there. Let's do this, see if it, yeah, it takes out the guy in the back, which is nice. We'll give you a bunch of extra damage, and we'll give you some extra HP, and 812 out of 939 is actually quite decent. This is a bit of a strange deck, honestly, but it seems to be working pretty well. Can't argue that. Might as well give him as much strength as possible. He's still dealing more damage than he has health, so he's gonna die in one hit. I guess I should have put it on him, maybe. Or it. Her. But you're at 17 HP, so I'm pretty confident we've got this. That doesn't make a difference, but yeah. We've pretty easily got this. That said, I mean, I guess we could do that. But that said, against the final boss, we would rather have a slightly stronger second and third floor. I don't think this is good enough. Honestly, none of this really moves the needle for us much. Like, this gives us one extra card draw on the next turn we don't need, one heal, which we don't need, and one energy, which we don't need. So I don't think we want any of that. There's an argument for this, for sure. But I think I'll go with this, and we'll rely on putting just a ridiculous amount of spell weakness on the boss. I think we do want to remove this crappy one and a couple, or one of our crappy restores. Maybe want to remove the other one too. So this is quite nice. When they enter the floor below the pyre room, that can be quite nice. I think we definitely want this. It helps, like, it's not a lot of damage necessarily, but it helps deal with little units at the back, which we can't really target right now. So we'll do that. And we'll pick this one up. And then I think we save our money, the rest of our money for this shop. And we do want that 10 magic power. It's kind of, you know, it's kind of late, but we'll accept it. And I think we actually benefit more from making one really powerful spell than making our less powerful spells good. And this actually strikes me as quite nice. I don't think we need to make anything cost less, so let's save that 20 gold. And I don't know if there's an obvious choice here. Actually, might be pretty good. Let me just see what all of our options are, because we're only going to be able to afford. So we can either make this do 45 times 2, and then we would presumably be using this with spell weakness for good effect. Or we lose that 20 damage for the sake of applying an extra spell weakness, which, granted, doubles the damage of the spell rather than just adding 20 damage to it. So yeah, this makes more sense. And that's all the cash we had, so we are carrying on from there. Choices made, no going back from now. No going back now. That's what I said the first time. Yep. Okay. Alright, they spawned some units on the top. We've got lots of pyre health, so I'm not worried about this guy getting up. We just want to get it set up as soon as possible down here. I do hate these units that harvest. They're just a pain in the butt. Also, I'm worried about them having sweep, though I think if they have these guys, they might not have the harvest. I mean, the sweep units. which would be quite nice, obviously. So we've almost got this guy dead just through spells. We do want to cast that, so we're just going to cast this to... we were hoping it would hit him to save us some damage. Okay, this is a much bigger turn. We'll put you back here. Oh, I was like, why does he have no damage? Because we're sapped. Right. We got sapped hard. So we'll put you down. Put you down. You are sapped, so you're not killing that unit. Maybe I should do this on this floor and then... I'd like to kill this guy, but maybe we don't. Maybe we focus up here first. Oh, I should do this first. Duh. It was safe to do that now because there was no spell weakness there. And I think we can actually afford to do this, and then, yeah, use this to kill you off. And let's just keep your regen going. Okay. So every chance we get, we want to be playing not double stack, playing spell weakness to the boss there. This is a very good cast on this floor. That was quite nice. We definitely want to make you as strong as possible. Try and counteract the sap on her. This is good use of that. Now you're dead before you even get to attack. Let's kill this guy. Although, okay, that didn't. I was worried for a moment that would break the spell weakness, which would really suck, but it did not. We're full health on everybody, so let's just keep the regen going here. We're doing pretty well. These units are a bit of a pain, but honestly not the worst. Okay. So, do we have any card draw for this turn? We do have this. I think we do this and go for even more regen. And then we try and blast this guy in the front pretty quickly. Maybe I'll do this. I was hoping we'd be able to hit him, but I guess we wouldn't have been able to kill him right then. I should have maybe hit him with something, since we're taking 12 damage as a result, but we can deal with him this turn. It's not too big of an issue. This is a really solid option, just because it does hit the boss, which we want to continue. I don't think we can really risk this on the bottom floor, so we might as well cast it here. Then again, we also can't risk this on the bottom floor, because it wouldn't even be a risk, it'd be a guarantee. So we'll just keep casting the spells that do work here and clear that out. Granted, we overkilled a unit and consumed our upgraded Frozen Lance, but we have better spells anyways, so it's not a problem. Let's keep that high. Yeah, we should definitely use this, although should we discard something? Maybe the restore? Yeah. We'll discard the restore, we'll put another spell weakness on you. Do this. I should have cast one thing here. I could cast this here. But we're probably better off just doing 30 damage to this guy out front. We'll figure it out once we've casted what we want down here. So they're they're all surviving. I think we do cast that. And I think we do cast that. That's fine and dandy. Okay, no, well, mostly just sting cards. So let's sting this guy to death. Let's sting this guy down hard. And then let's blast these units. This is going pretty well. Aha, final wave, okay. Now we're looking at what we're gonna do here. Let's cast this, and then let's do this, and make all of our spells a little bit stronger. And there's just the one unit left. I could break. I would be fine with breaking his spell weakness with Helical, but I just want to make sure that we kill this guy before I cast Helical, so let's focus on doing that. 37, that's perfect. All right, now we can do this for over 1,000 damage, which is solid, considering he's literally going to be left with like 200 and some health for the second floor. And I think by the time he reaches the top floor, we'll probably be able to put some spell weakness on him for the Ice and Pyre to finish him off with. No more thinking about it, it's a guarantee at this point. We'll just speed this along a little bit. So I do think we want to end with spell weakness. We don't want to start with it, just because it guarantees us the kill if he has spell weakness and we hit him with this next round. So let's just hit him with everything else ahead of time. Sure. And then apply a couple spell weakness here. And now we've got the win. He doesn't even know it yet. We could cast this guy for what it's worth, but let's just end him with 600 damage. And it was an interesting deck, honestly. Like a whole bunch of sting spells, a whole bunch of low cost cards, a couple of high cost ones, and not as many units as like we really could have stood to have 2 to 3 more units for sure. Easily would have fit well on the other floors, but you know, it was all spell damage. That's what it really came down to. Major bosses have increased health. Ooh, that's gonna be a big change for the next Covenant rank, I think. So thanks for checking me out on this one, and we'll see you guys on the next one. See ya.